Hey everybody, this is Yosarin from BoyMeetsPhone.com. What I have here for you today is the Samsung Galaxy S2 4G for Boost Mobile. This is Boost Mobile's version of the Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch, which came out last year. It has a lot of the same features, upgraded OS from when it was released last year, and a shorter name. Taking a hardware tour, up front we have a 4.52-inch Super AMOLED Plus display. It says a resolution of 800 by 480. Above the display we have a metal earpiece screw right here, a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, and the ambient light and proximity sensor. Below the display we have 4 capacitive buttons for menu, home, back, and search. On the left side we have the volume rocker and a lanyard hole. Up top we have a notch to pry off the back. We also have the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right side we have the power screen lock button. On the bottom we have a pinhole mic and a micro USB port, which also is MHL compatible, so that means if you have a MHL adapter you can connect it to a HDMI port, either in TV or wireless like a computer display, and mirror what's on your phone on the display. Around back we have the 8-megapixel autofocus camera with an LED flash. We have the speaker right here. Prying off the battery door. See that we have the micro SD card slot, supports up to 32 gigs. Right here is the 1800 milliamp hour battery. You notice it does not say NFC on it. That means that the Boost Mobile Galaxy S2 does not support NFC. It's much like the Sprint version. That also means that you will not be able to use Google Wallet on this phone. The Galaxy S2 is running the latest version of Ice Cream Sandwich, so that's 4.0.4. It also has the TouchWiz user interface. It's TouchWiz version 3. You can pan through to carousel motion, so you don't have to, once you hit the end, it actually just goes to the last panel on the other side. You can pinch in to get an overview of all of the panels, so you rearrange them like this. You want to add a panel, you want to remove a panel. If you press and hold, you have the option of adding widgets, shortcuts, folders, or wallpaper. You can change the wallpaper. You also have some resizable widgets. A lot of the Samsung widgets are resizable. Press and hold. There we go. And it'll show you how much you can resize it by using the little yellow grid. So you can do it like that. You can do it like that. You can do it like this. Heading to the app drawer, you can grab the dots to navigate around. You can do the same thing on the home panel. You can pinch in to get an overview. The unfortunate thing with TouchWiz is the only way you can make a folder is by having it in the customizable grid view type. You can't do that. Do it in alphabetical. Have the customizable grid and hit edit, and that gives you the option to add folders. I'm not too sure why, especially running Ice Cream Sandwich, they didn't utilize how Google implemented making folders, but they didn't. So, but say you don't like TouchWiz, say that there's certain things on it that you aren't that fond of. This is one of the few devices where I feel Mobile ID, or Sprint ID as it's called on Sprint devices, is very useful. If I go into Mobile ID and I go to the Boost Mobile, if I go to the Boost Mobile pack, now I have stock Ice Cream Sandwich. Well, it's semi-stock. See, the notification is still just a notification from TouchWiz, so you have the quick settings up top. You can toggle Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, turn the silent mode on and off, and turn 4G service on and off. But it is pretty much stock besides that, and the option of adding Samsung widgets, which don't render correctly on stock Android. Notice that's really stretched. Some of the writing is cut off there, but this does give you the option of using stock Android without having to download an additional launcher. So I think this is one of the few devices where I can honestly say that I really like the fact that they put mobile ID on it. It adds a new dimension to the usability of this phone. Web browsing is a pleasant experience on the Galaxy S2. This does support Adobe Flash, and you do get some nice customizations, like the ability to control the brightness separate from that of the regular screen brightness, and to be able to pinch in to get an overview of all of your open windows. You also can open incognito windows. As far as input methods go, you have both the Samsung keyboard and swipe for physical input, and you also have Google Voice typing. I find that thanks to the large screen, you have more than enough room to comfortably type using either keyboard. The Galaxy S2 is powered by a Samsung Exynos 4 dual chipset that consists of a 1.2 GHz dual-core Cortex A9 CPU and a MAL 400MP GPU, which is a quad-core GPU. There is 1 gig of RAM, and as far as storage goes, you have 1.97 gigabytes of device memory, so for your apps, you have that. And then for media, like pictures, videos, and music, you have internally 11.49 gigabytes of USB storage. And you can also add an additional 32 gigabytes using the micro SD card. As far as performance goes, you'll find that no matter if you're using the TouchWiz interface or the stock Android interface, which I have up right now, this device is offers very smooth performance. Apps open fairly quickly, and you shouldn't have any issues with day-to-day usage with this device. I haven't found any. As far as data services go, this is running on Sprint's 3G network, and it is also running on Sprint's WiMAX 4G network if it's available in your area. As far as 3G data speeds go, it's about typical for a Sprint device, so about a meg down at the highest, and about half a meg on the upload. As far as 4G service goes, it's going to all depend on your area if you're going to get 4G service, but around 3 megabits per second is what you should be expecting on the download. Call quality and reception on this device has not been an issue. It is a very clear speaker. Either using the earpiece or the speaker on the back, you found that the sound is fairly clear. I didn't have any issues with drop calls or anything like that. So overall, performance has been nice in that department. As far as battery life goes, I spent most of my time in 3G areas, and on 3G I was able to get a good day of battery life out of the phone with normal usage. If you're a heavy user, my heaviest usage day, I got about 12 hours before it was at 15% battery life. The Galaxy S2 has a 8 megapixel autofocus camera in the rear and a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera up front. As far as the layout goes, you have the options to change from taking still to video right here, a on-screen shutter button, preview of the last image taken, and 4 customizable icons here. You can choose which settings you need access to the quickest, and you also have your deeper settings right here. There's a nice amount of scene modes here, including single shot, smile shot, which won't take the picture until your subject smiles, beauty, which will help remove any blemishes from the subject's face, panoramic, which will stitch 8 shots together, action shot, which will make a nice picture of your subject moving. Every time your subject moves, you can move around the camera with it and we'll take another picture. It creates a really nice shot. And you also have cartoon mode, which kind of gives the picture a cartoony look. As far as focus modes go, you have auto, macro, and face detection. I would have liked to see face detection as an option to always have on. However, you do have to change the focus mode to face detection to use face detection. Image quality from this phone is nice. I found that the macro shots could have used a little bit more detail. They're a little bit soft, but overall they were pretty nice. As far as video goes, this phone can capture full high-def 1080p video with the rear 8-megapixel camera. The front-facing camera is limited to VGA quality video. This does have continuous autofocus, which is nice. So when you move in on a subject, it will start to refocus. You can't take pictures while videotaping. However, the video on it comes out pretty nice, and the audio quality is great on it too. The Galaxy S2 was a great phone when it came out last year, and with Boost Mobile it's gotten even better. With Ice Cream Sandwich and Mobile ID, you have a phone that allows you to experience the joys of pure vanilla ice cream sandwich with all the bells and whistles that Samsung throws into its Galaxy S2 series of devices. For a review of the Galaxy S2 on Boost Mobile, head over to the site boymeetsphone.com. Remember to like this video if you found it informative, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you get a chance, head over to Facebook and like the Boy Meets Phone Facebook page too. This is Saren from boymeetsphone.com. Thanks for watching.